Hey, stock market traders, subscribers, thank you very much for subscribing. And those that haven't subscribed yet, thank you very much for watching. And I hope you're finding valuable information in these videos. If you do, I think you should consider subscribing. Let's get started. Looking at the S&P 500, this is a daily chart. Let's see what happened on Friday. Had a big bounce off the 50-day moving average, this purple line here, and the 4600 support line. Quick bounce to these moving averages where it found a lot of resistance and it dipped lower, closing in the middle of that range. Even though the price action has been very choppy the last few days and it seems like you want to be a bear, it's very difficult to make that call, as according to this chart, it is still in an uptrend, still making higher lows. Yes, it hasn't been able to make a new all-time high, has tried it many times, and it fails. But we're still in an uptrend. Maybe very short term, we're downtrending, but we are just bouncing up and down inside this range over here. Zones of interest for Monday would be this level here, which acted as support last session, which is a 4600 level and the 50-day moving average. The upper range will be this area here, which is the convergence of all these moving averages and the 4660 pivot point. I think anything in between here will be very choppy. Once it pushes above this level, then new all-time highs are certainly very possible. Anything below this line and the next stop will probably be, most likely will be the 100-day moving average, which is this line here, which will coincide also with that low over here. Looking at the 60-minute chart, you can see those zones of interest for Monday more clearly. Up here, like I said, will be the convergence of the moving averages and that pivot point. Down here will be the pivot point 4600, which will be coinciding with the 50-day moving average and will be Friday's lows. Like I said, anything in between, I expect a lot of this with very unpredictable moves. But once it pushes above that level up here, like I said, high probability that it will make new all-time highs, even though I've tried it so many different times and has been failing. But if it cannot get above this zone, I think once it breaks below this level, like I said, the 100-day moving average will be the next stop. Now, looking at the 15-minute chart, you can see the price action more clearly. Open lower and quickly sold off and bounced out that 4600 level. Push higher, found resistance at the 5-day moving average, and it just kept doing this all day long. So going forward, this will act as a heavy resistance, be the 10, the 5, and the 20-day moving average. And for tomorrow, like I said, this will be an area of interest. If it can push above that level up here, that will be a very positive sign that it will make new all-time highs. However, if it dips below this zone, then expect lower prices to the 100-day moving average. Anything here in between will be very choppy. I think the best case scenario is to gap up above this zone. That would be the best case scenario. The worst case scenario will be if it gaps down below this zone. We'll see if we can break out of this range on Monday. Guys, thank you for watching. I will do an update on Monday.